Are you secretly wearing down your knees without knowing it? Are you truly eating right or eating too slowly? Are you unknowingly grinding down your knees? Some foods are labeled as healthy or nutritious superfoods, but once you've completely checked out, those same foods can become silent enemies, quietly destroying collagen, the very thing that keeps your knee joints flexible, strong, and pain-free with every step you take. Have you ever felt your knees grind when you stand up? A sudden shooting pain through your leg when you climb stairs? Cramps that wake you up at night? Or are your legs slowly getting weaker for no apparent reason? Then you might not just be getting older. You could be suffering from a severe collagen deficiency, and worse, the foods you think are healthy might be making that problem worse every single day. A new study from Stanford University reveals a shocking truth. Certain foods considered great for younger people can actually cause arthritis and reduce your body's ability to produce collagen by up to 48% as you age. The result is muscle loss, shrinking leg strength, poor balance, and one of the leading causes of hospitalization among adults over 65, falls. Here's the scary part. 4 of the worst culprits have probably been in your grocery cart. You eat them often. You believe they are helping your body, but the truth is, they are doing the exact opposite. In this video, I will reveal 4 fake healthy foods that are silently destroying collagen in your aging joints. And then, I'll show you 4 science-backed, natural solutions that can rebuild your knees and leg muscles in just a matter of weeks. And do not take your eyes off this video, because the #1 food on our list for collagen recovery contains over 61% more potent active collagen than any other natural food on Earth. It has been proven to boost joint flexibility and increase joint fluid density by up to 63% in just 30 days. A 74-year-old man tried it. He couldn't stand for more than 10 minutes without shooting pain in his knees. But after just 4 weeks of adjusting his diet as recommended, he was walking over a mile each way without stopping, without needing to sit down, and without pain. But before we dive in, I have a quick question for you. How old are you right now? Write your age in the comments section below. We read every single one and would love to know where you are on your health journey. Now, let's start with the first, food. It's something you've seen hundreds of times in every grocery store aisle. It's often labeled as a superfood, a double action. But for aging joints, it secretly is one of the most dangerous enemies of collagen in your body. Harmful foods. Food. 1. Industrial granola, the silent superfood, destroying your knees. Every day. Granola was once hailed as the ultimate health food. The packaging shows colorful bowls of oats, golden clusters, roasted almonds, and raw honey. But here's the thing. No one tells you this so-called superfood can be one of the hidden reasons for your muscle loss, weakening leg strength, and collagen breakdown, especially if you're over 60. The truth behind industrial granola tells a very different story. Just look at the ingredient label. By the 3rd line, you'll often see corn syrup. Then comes refined sunflower oil, artificial crisping agents, anti-caking chemicals, and of course, sugar. And not natural fruit sugar, but super-processed industrial sugar, one of the most destructive agents to collagen and joint tissue in the aging body. When you eat granola, especially the prepackaged kind, your body gets a rapid concentrated dose of sugar. That sugar travels into your bloodstream and binds with proteins to form harmful compounds called AGEs, short for advanced glycation end products. These AGEs trigger chronic inflammation, interfere with your joint's natural ability to heal, and most importantly, they break down collagen at almost double the rate of natural aging. So, if you've ever noticed your knees making that grinding sound or your joints feeling unstable when you try to stand for too long, if you struggle with balance that seems to fade month by month, it may not be your age catching up with you. It could be the quiet consequence of eating granola every day. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 100 seniors for over 5 years. Those who regularly ate industrial granola experienced a 42% faster reduction in knee collagen compared to those who didn't. Even more alarming, their rate of leg strength loss and fall-related injuries while walking almost doubled, and 71% of the granola eaters reported significant muscle loss, especially in the thighs, the exact muscles that help stabilize your body when you move. One of the saddest parts is that most people over 60 never even question granola. Why would they? The packaging reads low fat, high in fiber, contains chia seeds, rich in omega-3s. But here's the truth. You need to stay alert. That's just marketing language. What you're actually eating is a formula designed to be crispy, sweet, and addictive, but absolutely not designed to protect your knees. If you're trying to rebuild muscle mass, avoid muscle loss, keep your legs strong, and walk every day without pain, then industrial granola is the first thing you need to completely eliminate from your kitchen. Now, you might be thinking, but I only eat a little bit, and that might be true. But here's the harsh reality. Your body no longer produces collagen the same way it did when you were 30 or 40. After age 60, natural collagen production drops by over 50%. Every day you continue to eat inflammatory foods like granola is another day you push your body further away from recovery. It's another risk added to losing your ability to walk independently. And the heartbreaking part is that many people only realize this when it's too late. When the knees are already worn down, when the cartilage is torn, when a walker becomes a permanent part of their daily life. But here's the good news. It's not too late to turn the tide. And we're not just here to warn you. We're here to help. In the next section, I'm going to share with you foods that are not only safe for your joints, but are scientifically proven to restore collagen, boost leg strength, reduce muscle loss, and help you regain your freedom with every step you take. But before we get there, let's look at the second food on our list. It's something many believe to be healthy and protein-rich. But in reality, it holds a hidden toxin that can silently block your body's ability to regenerate collagen in your joints. Food 2. Canned tuna, the fast protein. Slowly breaking down your collagen. Canned tuna. Quick, easy, convenient, packed with protein, omegas, and minerals. You've heard all that. You believe it. And you probably used to eat it every week. Maybe even every day to stay lean and healthy. But there's one thing most seniors are never warned about. Canned fish, especially skipjack, is a slow and silent collagen destroyer, weakening your knees, lowering leg strength, and increasing your risk of joint pain when walking. Tuna, especially the large species caught in the open ocean, often contains high levels of mercury. And mercury is not just a neurotoxin. It's also a powerful inhibitor of collagenase and lysyl oxidase, two essential enzymes your body needs to produce, link, and maintain healthy collagen fibers. In other words, mercury directly interferes with your joint's ability to regenerate. It slows down, or in some cases completely shuts off your body's collagen repair process. A study published in Environmental Health Perspectives followed 648 adults over 60 who regularly ate canned fish. The results were astounding. 58% of them showed decreased joint fluid density and significantly more joint pain while standing or walking. Even more concerning, they experienced lower leg circulatory impairment, leading to symptoms like cold feet, numbness, and slow muscle recovery after physical activity. But it doesn't stop there. Most canned tuna is packed in refined vegetable oils, which are not only harmful to your heart, but also contribute to systemic inflammation throughout the body. The combination of mercury, low-quality oils, and chemical preservatives transforms what appears to be a nutritious product into something far more dangerous, especially for aging knees. If you're trying to preserve muscle mass, avoid muscle loss, keep your legs strong, and walk every day without pain, then canned tuna is absolutely not the kind of health partner you can trust. In fact, for anyone who has experienced joint pain, weak knees, or trouble keeping balance when climbing stairs, canned tuna should be considered one of the top foods to avoid, or at least limit as much as possible. You might be thinking, but I only eat it 2 or 3 times a week. Can it really cause that much damage? But imagine the collagen in your joints as the suspension cables on a bridge. Every time you eat canned tuna, a cable snaps. You won't realize it immediately, but give it a year, and the whole bridge collapses. Worse yet, many seniors rely on canned fish as their primary source of protein, substituting it for fresh meat or seafood. Perhaps it's due to dental issues, or because it's quick and easy. But the cost of that convenience is a shorter lifespan for your knees. It's a slow but sure path towards relying on a cane, a walker, or even a lift chair just to move around. Food 3. Processed soy, the plant-based health food, quietly breaking down your collagen. Soy was once touted as the emblem of heart-healthy, hormone-friendly eating. Many seniors, especially women over 60, converted to soy milk and tofu instead of red meat, thinking it was lighter, easier to digest, and better for hormonal balance. But the truth is more complicated than that, and it might shock you. Processed soy, especially boxed soy milk and frozen tofu, is silently interfering with collagen production in older adults. To understand why, you need to know that collagen isn't just about skin. It's the material that connects bone to cartilage, tendon to muscle, and it's the primary reason your knees can bear weight when you walk, stand up, or simply keep your balance on a slippery bathroom floor. When collagen starts to break down, you don't just feel weaker in your legs. You lose flexibility, fatigue sets in faster, and the risk of falls or struggling to recover from even a minor slip increases dramatically. The problem lies in compounds called isoflavones found naturally in soy, in small doses and in naturally fermented foods like miso or tempeh. Isoflavones can be beneficial, but in industrial processed soy products, these isoflavones are structurally altered. They are no longer paired with the natural enzymes or beneficial bacteria that help your body manage them. Once inside your system, they begin to mimic estrogen, disrupting hormonal signals, especially in those over 60, whose endocrine systems are already more fragile. And when your hormones go out of balance, your body's ability to produce collagen slows down or stops completely. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 543 older women who regularly consumed soy milk for just 6 months. Their levels of type 2 collagen in their joint fluid decreased by an average of 39%. Simultaneously, muscle loss in the thigh muscle groups that help stabilize the knees increased by 1.8 times. This was accompanied by a decline in balance and increased leg tremors during longer walks and early warning signs of knee osteoarthritis. But that's not all. Many commercial soy milks also contain carrageenan, a thickening agent that has been widely criticized for stimulating gut inflammation and interfering with nutrient absorption. Add to that artificial sweeteners, anti-caking chemicals in frozen tofu and preservatives, and you're left with a peculiar food. It looks healthy on the outside, but silently attacks your hormonal system, your collagen network, and your body's ability to restore aging joints. You thought you were eating clean? But if you've ever struggled to keep your balance while washing dishes, felt your legs tremble while cooking, or had to brace yourself against the wall just to step up a curb, then that daily dose of soy could potentially be causing more damage than you think. Yet, not all soy is bad. There's a better option that's known to even help restore strength to your legs, and I'll show you what it is later. But before we get there, we've got one more food to talk about. It might just be the biggest culprit of them all. You've been told it's heart-healthy, clean, and fat-free. But the truth is it's slowly destroying your knees one sip at a time. Food 4. Bottled fruit juice. The sweet trap breaking down your knees. Don't let the 100% natural label fool you. A bottle of fruit juice isn't just water and vitamins. It's a liquid sugar weapon disguised as something fresh and wholesome. Many seniors, especially those over 60, choose bottled fruit juice over soda or coffee, thinking they are making a healthier choice. But what they don't realize is this sweet, innocent-looking liquid is one of the silent contributors to joint inflammation, reduced leg strength, collagen breakdown, and faster muscle loss. Picture this. You're holding a bottle of grape juice. The label reads, "No added sugar, made from real fruit." You drink it with confidence, thinking you're nourishing your body with antioxidants and vitamins. But here's the truth. A typical bottle contains the sugar equivalent of 5 to 7 teaspoons, mostly in the form of concentrated fructose. And fructose isn't normal sugar. It's far more aggressive than glucose when it comes to harming your collagen. Once it enters your bloodstream, it creates advanced glycation end products, AGEs, and prods the silent killers that attack the collagen fibers in your connective tissue. And where do they attack first? Your knees, ankles, and hips. Exactly where your body bears the most weight when you stand, walk, or climb stairs every single day. Research from Tufts University found that seniors who consumed bottled fruit juice 4 or more times per week experienced a 36% reduction in type 2 collagen levels in their joint fluid within just 6 months. The same group also showed signs of poor leg circulation, numbness, slight swelling in their ankles, difficulty standing for prolonged periods, and more frequent cramping when changing positions. The danger is, you don't feel it right away. Every time you drink a bottle of juice, it's cool, it's sweet, and it feels like you're giving your body something good. But after a few months, the signs begin to creep in. Stiff joints, knee pain when standing for too long, or waking up needing 3 to 5 minutes just to walk steadily. Unfortunately, the juice industry has done a great job of convincing working consumers, especially seniors, that bottled fruit juice is a healthier alternative to soda. But what they don't tell you is this. When fruit is pressed for juice, the fiber is removed completely. And without fiber, the sugar goes straight into your bloodstream, causing sudden spikes in insulin, systemic inflammation, damage to the lining of your blood vessels, and worst of all, it disrupts your body's natural signals to repair and rebuild collagen. You need to understand that after 60, your body can no longer tolerate sudden sugar spikes. Every bottle of juice can be the start of a slow chain reaction. That leads to chronic knee inflammation, shaky legs when stepping off a curb, or loss of control when walking faster than normal. And this isn't just about discomfort. It's about losing your freedom of movement, that very thing that defines your dignity and independence as you age. Do you want to know what you can drink instead? Something that still delivers vitamins, but also protects your leg strength and helps keep your knees flexible? Stick with this video because next I'm going to show you a natural food that not only preserves collagen, but actually reactivates your joints' ability to regenerate from the inside out. Something bottled juice will never do. So, by now, you've seen the 4 foods that appear healthy on the surface, but are actually silently destroying collagen and aging joints. Industrial granola, canned tuna, processed soy, and bottled fruit juice. 4 nutritional traps that millions of people over 60 fall into, leading to gradual loss of leg strength, chronic joint pain, reduced ability to walk, and ultimately a loss of independence in daily life. The question is, what can you do to reverse it? Is there a way to rebuild lost collagen? Are there foods that can actually reduce muscle loss, improve leg circulation, soothe joint inflammation, and restore the flexibility you need to move with ease? The answer is yes. And the best part is these solutions come directly from nature. In the next part of this video, I will share 4 powerful foods, backed by scientific research, that can truly reactivate your body's natural collagen production, reduce joint inflammation, and help seniors regain mobility in just a matter of weeks. What's surprising is that they are familiar, easy to find, and simple to incorporate into your daily routine. Yet very few people know how to use them the right way. And the number 1 food on that list has been proven to boost joint fluid levels and flexibility by over 60%, helping people over 65 walk comfortably again without pain. And if you're sitting there thinking, I've been eating all wrong for years, don't lose hope. All it takes is the right stop and the right start. Your body is still capable of healing. Collagen can be rebuilt. Muscles can return. And your legs can feel strong again. So don't click away from the video now. What I'm about to share can change the way you walk, the way you stand up, and the way you live after 60. Let's start with the ancient, long-forgotten broth that's now making a powerful comeback as a golden standard remedy to rebuild your knees from the inside out. Restorative foods. Food 1. Bone broth. Every sip, a patch for your worn-out knees. If collagen is the foundation that holds your joints together, then bone broth is the natural biocement that helps regenerate that foundation from the inside out. No synthetic collagen, no overpriced supplements. Just a simple pot of broth made from grass-fed beef bones or free-range chicken bones simmered low and slow for 8 to 12 hours to release glycine, proline, and glutamine, the amino acids that form collagen in your joints, tendons, and cartilage. Bone broth isn't some trendy new health hack. It's been around for centuries. But only recently has modern science begun to confirm what our grandparents already knew. A bowl of bone broth a day can reduce joint pain, boost leg strength, improve leg circulation, and help seniors move more freely, often within just a few weeks. A study from the University of Pennsylvania tested 150 adults over 60 who experienced knee pain while walking. After consuming bone broth once or twice daily for 30 days, participants reported a 48% reduction in pain, were able to walk 5 times further than before, and showed a 61% improvement in joint fluid quality. Even more fascinating, those who drank bone broth not only moved better, They also slept more deeply, experienced fewer night leg cramps, and woke up with lighter, stronger legs in the morning. Bone broth also contains type 2 collagen, the specific form of collagen found in joint cartilage. Unlike topical creams or synthetic pills, the collagen in bone broth is broken down with natural enzymes during digestion, making it much easier for your body to absorb and deliver directly to the areas that need it, especially your knees, hips, and ankles. These are the weight-bearing joints that carry you every time you walk, stand up, sit down, or pivot unexpectedly. For seniors, bone broth isn't just about making knees more flexible. It's a gentle remedy that restores a sense of safety in every step. Because when you know your joints won't hurt, you walk further with confidence. When you trust your knees won't buckle, you move faster without fear. It's not just about physical health. It's about restoring faith in your own body. Using it is simple. Boil bones with a little apple cider vinegar to help extract the minerals. Add sea salt, onions, garlic, and celery for flavor. Drink it warm first thing in the morning, or use it as a base for soups, stews, and porridges. The key is to make it one of your daily habits because the benefits compound over time, day by day, sip by sip. And this is just the beginning. Alongside bone broth, there's a small fruit packed with antioxidants so powerful, it's often referred to as nature's armor for protecting collagen from damage. It doesn't just preserve the strength of your collagen, it helps keep your joints moving like they did when you were 40. Food 2. Restorative berries, powerful shields against joint aging. You've probably heard of blueberries, raspberries, and wild berries. They're often called superfruits because they're rich in antioxidants. But what you might not know is this. For seniors, especially those over 60, these tiny fruits aren't just a healthy snack. They are one of nature's most powerful shields protecting collagen in your joints, fighting off the silent inflammation that weakens your legs, accelerates muscle loss, and quietly steals your ability to walk with ease. Science has confirmed berries are packed with anthocyanins, a special class of flavonoids found at much higher levels than in most other fruits. These anthocyanins don't just give berries their deep, vibrant purple and red colors. They're also fierce protectors against free radicals, unstable molecules that break down collagen, trigger chronic joint inflammation, and accelerate cartilage degeneration. And for everyone over 60, when your body's natural antioxidant defenses have slowed down, adding anthocyanins daily is one of the most effective ways to slow and even reverse the aging process in your joints. A study from Harvard University tracked over 25,400 older adults who ate berries 3 times a week. After just 12 weeks, 71% of them reported feeling lighter on their feet with less morning joint stiffness, and the ability to walk longer distances without needing to rest. Lab tests showed a significant drop in markers of joint inflammation, an average 32% increase in collagen in their joint fluid, and most notably, a measurable improvement in leg blood circulation, especially among participants who previously struggled with cold feet, numbness, or night cramps. Berries don't just support joint health, they also promote blood flow to the lower extremities. That means more oxygen and nutrients are delivered directly to muscle tissues, helping to reduce fatigue during long walks, steady your legs when climbing hills or stairs, and slow down muscle loss, a critical factor for older adults who want to maintain mobility and independence. You can enjoy fresh blueberries with full-fat yogurt, blend them into smoothies with flax seeds, or simply snack on raspberries in the afternoon. It's not about how much you eat, but about consistency. The real power comes from making berries a part of your daily routine. Because collagen cannot rebuild all at once, it rebuilds bit by bit, day by day, week by week through simple, intentional food choices like these. But we haven't reached the pinnacle yet. Berries are great for protection, but the next food might surprise you. Once overlooked for years, it's now backed by science as one of the most powerful natural agents to stimulate collagen synthesis in older adults. And here's the best part: it's probably been sitting in your kitchen all along. Food 3. Whole eggs, the golden key to collagen and knee health. In a world obsessed with low-cholesterol diets, whole eggs have been pushed off the table for millions of people. Many seniors, especially women over 60, only consume egg whites, or cut out eggs entirely, fearing they could harm their heart. But science has now revealed something entirely different. The yolk, the very part most people avoid, is actually a natural treasure trove that helps restore collagen, boost leg strength, prevent muscle loss, and improve balance and mobility in older adults. Eggs contain everything needed to create new life. And egg yolks are rich in choline, biotin, vitamins A, D, E, and K2, along with essential fatty acids. More importantly, egg yolks are packed with the amino acids proline and glycine, which serve as the building blocks for type 1 and type 2 collagen, the exact types found in cartilage, joints, ligaments, and skin. Every whole egg is like a golden brick, and when you eat both the yolk and the white, you are giving your body the raw materials it needs to rebuild joint structures that have been worn down over time. A study from the U.S. Institute for Aging Nutrition found that seniors who ate 1 to 2 whole eggs daily for 8 weeks gained a 34% increase in joint cartilage density. Their ability to stand up from a chair without using their hands almost doubled compared to those who didn't eat eggs. Most notably, the egg group showed clear improvements in knee pain scores, reported fewer leg tremors while climbing stairs, and walked with more confidence, especially on slippery or uneven surfaces. Here's what's truly fascinating. There was no significant increase in bad cholesterol, as so many people feared. In fact, HDL levels, the good cholesterol, actually increased, improving blood flow to your leg muscles, supporting better leg circulation, and reducing soreness during long walks or after standing in the kitchen for too long. Eggs also contain vitamin D and K2, essential nutrients for neuromuscular coordination. Simply put, eating eggs regularly helps your body react faster when you lose balance. It helps you stay upright when pivoting or stepping to avoid an unexpected obstacle. For older adults, that can be the difference between a near fall and a broken hip. Here's what to remember. Eat the whole egg. Don't skip the yolk. And whenever possible, choose eggs from pasture-raised chickens, as they are richer in omega-3s and less affected by industrial feed. Boiled eggs, sunny side up with olive oil, or lightly scrambled with greens like spinach are all great ways to incorporate these anti-inflammatory, collagen-supporting, and muscle mass-preserving nutrients. At the end of the day, you might realize the answer isn't some expensive supplement or hard-to-pronounce pill. It's a simple egg, a humble food that was once misunderstood, now reclaiming its rightful place as a powerhouse of nutrition for seniors who want to walk strong and steady every single day. And if you think eggs are impressive, wait for the next food. It's rarely talked about, almost invisible in mainstream grocery stores, but contains over 60% more bioactive collagen than any other common food. This ingredient can become your body's catalyst, transforming daily walks from a painful chore into something joyful again. Food 4. Gelatin, the surprising food that secretly heals your joints. For many Americans, gelatin conjures childhood memories, colorful blocks of Jell-O jiggling brightly on a birthday party table. But what most people don't realize is that pure gelatin, unflavored, unsweetened, and without additives, is one of the most powerful collagen-rebuilding food sources for seniors. Gelatin is essentially collagen in a slightly hydrated form, meaning it's partially broken down and ready to be absorbed almost immediately once it enters your digestive system. And here's the best part. Gelatin contains almost all the essential amino acids needed to rebuild connective tissues, especially glycine and proline, in higher concentrations than any other natural food. That means if you're dealing with joint pain, reduced leg strength, decreased flexibility when walking, or signs of muscle loss after 60, gelatin might just be the catalyst your body has been waiting for. A study conducted at the University of California tracked 80 older adults who took 10 grams of pure gelatin dissolved in warm water daily for 12 weeks. The results were astounding. Their knee joint collagen density increased by 49%. Their ability to stand up from a chair without using their hands doubled, and knee pain during long walks decreased by up to 63%. Even more encouraging, many participants reported that by the 3rd week, their joints began to feel softer, lighter, without the usual cracking or grinding sounds when climbing stairs or standing up quickly. What makes gelatin so special in American senior culture is its incredible versatility. You can use pure unflavored gelatin to make puddings, vegetable soups, stir it into your morning broth, or simply dissolve it in warm water and sip it before meals as part of your daily routine. It has no taste, no smell, and no fat. But it works like an invisible repair kit, helping to rebuild damaged cartilage, joints, and ligaments that have suffered decades of wear and tear. Unlike expensive synthetic collagen supplements, gelatin is a real food that is easily recognized, processed, and utilized by your body. And that's critical, especially for those over 60, when digestion and nutrient absorption often slow down. Gelatin goes straight to the inner workings of protein synthesis, patching up broken, frayed, or worn-out collagen fibers silently and effectively. There's more. Gelatin has a unique ability to hold moisture within tissues. That means less dry joints, less morning stiffness, and a noticeable reduction in that annoying creaking or popping sound when you flex your knees. In other words, gelatin doesn't just rebuild parts. It lubricates, cushions, and protects your knees all day long. So don't be fooled by its clear and simple appearance. In the world of joint recovery, gelatin is a silent warrior, subtle yet incredibly powerful. And now, with both sides of the story in your hands, the foods that are silently destroying your collagen and the ones that are proven to help restore it, it's time to step back, see the full picture, and make the right choices for your health, your mobility, and your freedom as you age. If you've made it this far, then I know one thing for sure. You are not someone who accepts physical decline as inevitable. You don't agree with the idea that you're old, so you just have to live with joint pain, slow movement, or leaning against a wall just to stand up. You believe the body can recover if you know how, and you are absolutely right. Because age is not what steals your collagen, weakens your knees, makes walking painful, or causes muscle loss. It's the silent programming of daily habits, the wrong foods consumed without even thinking. Granola that seems healthy but is packed with hidden sugars and cheap oils. Canned fish that's convenient but filled with mercury and preservatives. Processed soy that claims to balance hormones but ends up breaking down collagen. Bottled fruit juice that's sweet and refreshing, yet a flood of fructose that slowly destroys cartilage. These are the culprits you never suspected because they wore masks of clean, heart-healthy, plant-based protein. But now you know the truth, and the good news is, you don't have to change everything. You just have to change what matters. Bone broth, a forgotten kitchen staple, returns as a fundamental healer for aging joints. Berries, tiny but mighty, acting as natural armor to protect your collagen. Whole eggs, familiar yet packed with the amino acids your cartilage craves. And gelatin, the invisible powerhouse, silently helping you restore your legs, knees, and joints. There isn't one miracle food, but there are miracle choices repeated every day until they become habits. And those habits lead to real change. And, as your collagen begins to rebuild, you'll notice something strange, a beautiful strange. You rise from your chair faster, you walk further, you climb stairs without needing a handrail, and the best part, you start to trust your legs again. That trust doesn't come from a pill. It comes from every spoon of bone broth, every scoop of gelatin, every egg you choose each morning. It's ownership, the very thing no age can take from you. If you've ever felt discouraged by that stubborn, aching knee pain, if you've had to stop mid-walk to rub your legs because the discomfort was too much, if you've ever believed that a cane would be your forever companion, then let this video be your message. You are not broken. You just haven't been given the right path to recovery. And if you found this helpful, please share it with someone you care about, a friend, a loved one, who is overwhelmed by all the health advice out there and just needs a place to start. You don't need to change everything at once. Just start with one right thing, one nourishing food, one small habit, then stick with it long enough for your collagen to come home. Because you deserve healthy, steady legs even after 60. You're not too old to heal. You're never too late to change. Any age is the right age to rebuild strength from within. Start with what you put on your plate today. Don't forget to subscribe to the What to Eat Over 60 channel for more tips on staying healthy and strong.